20 years, it literally feels like 20 years, but it's been probably one of the most rewarding 20 years that I could have ever asked for.
You know, we have a joke in the corporate resource group. I think Brian knows it. Maybe a couple of you guys do. But one Synapse year is really 10 years. So when new people start, by the time they get to their 90-day review, they've already been here a year. And that isn't because it drags on, or it's because it's so exciting and we're always moving and there's so many new initiatives that time just becomes not relevant.
I think one of the things that's been rewarding for me over the last 20 years is seeing how everybody brings their own dynamic, their own ideas to where we are in different work spots. The innovation that comes out of that and the sense of ownership that people have has really been special.
Yeah, no, to think about, I often actually think about my first day in July of 2005 on the job and opening up this laptop, which I was so proud of, my first Synapse laptop, and seeing Synapse and thinking about the brand, and ultimately thinking, how is it that we could do something with this brand? And, how is it that it could become relevant? And it was one of those things where it became kind of a little bit overwhelming at times, but, we all motivated each other to really just keep driving through, the early challenges of starting a business. And to think about where we are today and where the brand is today, and literally every employee's hands in creating that brand, it is really, really rewarding.
When you think about Synapse, the connections in the brain, right? It's always sparking, it's always changing, things are always flowing through it, and I feel like we live that brand.
I think also internally the culture, right? The family-oriented culture that's been built and extends to the new people that are or the different territories that are opened. That to me has also been just amazing to see the consistency that's been able to be weaving through, each office and Mike. Yeah, that's been a part of you and your.
When I think about the brand, the affiliation to me is thought leadership for what we do in every part of our business. But I certainly have seen the brand grow into something that's so much larger than what we are individually. But people call on us to lead in thought and to lead in innovation, and I think that's a pretty special place for where the brand is now.